Hey everybody, welcome back to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, part of the RSG crew. Welcome on the day of days where we're going to be busy as hell. We got the lunch stream we're going to do, and it's Sweary Daughter Wednesday, a day removed from Sweary Daughter Tuesday, so she will be on and we will do our normal Sweary Daughter stuff. Also, got a lot of news that came out yesterday, which we will get into. We're not going to get into it in the lunch stream. We've got our 100th episode tonight, so we're planning for that, for our 100th episode. But let's focus on the lunch stream. What is the lunch stream? Well, it's just where we hang out with you good folks for the next hour and kind of just hang out and have a good time, do some roster reviews, answer some questions, have Sweary Daughter do her thing, and that's about it. So let's introduce everybody that's here right now that I know of. We have, of course, Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going?
Hey, hey. We also have the apprentice, Saintly Red, who will be scooping up your questions.
Hey, it's my 12-year anniversary of enlisting in the Army.
Cool.
Hey.
Thank you, Saintly.
That's right. Thank you for your service, sir. Also, we have, you heard him, Mr. Xylo Takedown.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy? And, of course, the one and only Mike Hunt.
Evening.
Evening, Governor.
Hey.
Time for a spot of tea.
Right, treacle. No, well, yeah, I could really do with a cup of rosé.
Yeah. Oh, God. So if you have questions, go ahead and get them in. We'll try to get to them at the end of the show. A lot of new stuff came out. The new Han and new Chili. Not going to get into it here. We will cover
There's
them.
a new Han.
Yeah. A new Han and a new Chewie. We kind of expected it. And we'll get into those characters and stuff tonight when we do the 100th episode. So that's where we mainly break down characters and give you our thoughts and opinions about them and what we think. And there'll be a lot of news and stuff tonight for sure. Going to be a huge epic episode. It's a 100th episode, so check it out. But
be prepared.
Be very prepared.
It'll be a really big shoe.
It's gonna be a really big shoe. All right. So that being said, let's just get into the nitty gritty. We got some roster reviews to do, so let's get into them. The first one is Ziggy Stardust, and
they're coming to take Mike away.
No, it's fire.
Oh,
they're going the other way.
Well, quit starting fires, Mike, when we're doing the lunch.
Yeah, so it's funny that.
My God. I mean, I know you crave attention,
I'm the fire starter.
I'm the agitator.
Twisted. Fire starter.
So let's get into the Ziggy Stardust. He's an AOK Assassins, and he is looking for mods and how to prep for CLS, BB-8, and Territory Battle Squad. So let's look at it. Didn't understand anything about PvP. Looks okay. He's current rank 21. His size is 9, so he seems to be doing all right there. Let's look at his roster. Someone wants to break down mods, and then I'll look at his roster. Someone looks at their mods. Then we can take it from there.
His mods aren't too bad. I'd recommend farming up some more.
Yeah.
You know, he's got. Let's see here. Well, like Finity said, is all his mods on his characters?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Like,
do we have a lot of speed primaries?
Yeah. Alright, so he's looking at his roster. So he's looking for CLS. So for CLS, you're going to need, let's filter by the bubbles. I'm not seeing a lot of light side here, but let's do it by bubbles. No, stupid filter. Work with me!
He's got 30 speed primary arrows for his arena team.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we need those all the time.
Let's see here. So he's got Stormtrooper Han, needs to get him to 85. Got old Ben, needs to get gear on Princess Leia. Has R2-D2 at 6 stars. Ooh. Need to get him to 7 stars, or you will not be getting any CLS. And then he's got Farm Boy Luke at 6. Need to get him to 7 stars. So pretty decent. I think when the R2 event rolls around, when CLS comes back around, you should be okay to get him to 7 stars if you're Empire, which looks pretty solid. Now you should have no problems doing it. So you can get your 7-star R2D2 and make sure you have your 7-star Luke ready to go. I don't know when the CLS event's coming back, but that's one. For BB-8, let's see. Let's go First Order.
Yeah, one thing I really liked that they changed the Heroes events cadence. They also paired, CLS with R2 and BB-8 with Jedi Training Ray. So at the moment, it kind of hurt to get Jedi Ray sooner, but to see that the cadences are kind of similar and stuck with each other, it's a lot better and more convenient for newer players. So it's perfect for you.
All right, so yeah, he looks pretty solid in his First Order. He's going to have to finish Kylo, Phasma, and First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter Pilot. Or you can go First Order Officer. That's an easy farm. I actually prefer First Order Officer over Phasma because, well, he's First Order Officer and he makes that team really kick ass. So I would finish up at least those characters. Get your 5 First Order, and then you'll have BB-8. So you'll be good for BB-8. Now let's look for Resistance and see where he's at.
Looks like he has been, or possibly farming the veterans. They're both 3-star.
Yeah, that's
well,
going to be
at least they're at that, yeah.
Gear 8, 3-star Gear 8.
That's a hard
He's in the
farm for a
chat.
newer player too, so.
He is in the chat. Okay, so he's got 1, 2. He'll have R2. He needs Finn. You're going to have to work on Finn, buddy. You're going to need Finn. You're going to need Scavenger Ray. You're going to need Han and Chewie. And do you need R2? I don't remember if you need R2.
Yeah, BB-8 with the First Order.
Oh, yeah, you need BB-8. So you need those 5. So you're on your path to get BB-8. You're going to have to get your gear, at least gear 8 on those characters, on Rey, Finn, and the Viagra brothers. Let's look at those.
Real quick, too, you're going to need a little extra gear on your Empire, too, with that R2 event. That R2 event's really hard for the 7-star R2.
Well, he's running a PvP Empire Sith team, so he should be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect then. And if you got TIE Fighter Pilot, he's a really good tune to have in that team comp.
Yeah, he's got the gear and stuff on the Viagra brothers, but if you're serious about getting Rey, you're going to have to go all in on veterans. Farm them up. Get 4 stars on Han, 4 stars on Chewie. 5 stars on Han, 5 stars on Chewie. You need to start farming those now, because we don't know when the JTR event's coming, but it should be soon, TM. But for character farms, you're pretty solid on your First Order. You need to finish those guys up and be ready. Same thing with CLS. You just got to finish those characters and have them ready. So I would continue your character farm on those characters, but you're going to have to, Canteen is going to have to be the veterans if you're seriously thinking about getting JTR.
And you don't have to.
Yeah,
sorry,
where they're at right now, Gear 8 is fine. You don't worry, get them to 85. Gear 8's fine. You don't need them any higher. Just get their stars, because it's pointless. It's a tough farm, but you're doing well enough in arena where you're getting enough crystals where you can be doing those refreshes and getting them. The average, 15 shards a day, you'll start knocking it out in no time. Trust me, it's a pain in the ass farm. We've all done it. It sucks, but it'll be worth it in the long run because JTR is that good. So I seriously,
so worth it.
Yeah. So Cantina, your priority is the Viagra brothers, and then the other characters are different areas. You can farm them. Just get 5 characters to 7 stars. You can knock it out. The BB-8 event's not that hard. Have your First Order ready to go. You've got crew. So you're more than easily ready for that event. CLS is not that hard either. Just make sure you have the characters at 7 stars. You don't have to do that gear to do it. You can easily knock that out. All right. What else?
And the best part about all those events too is like Ranger said, you don't have to invest too much in gear, and you can always shuffle your mods too. Your mods do you wonders.
Yeah. Look, he seems to be doing okay on his mods from what Grimm's view is. So
he can use some more.
Yeah, but
I'd recommend him alternating between shards and mods.
I would say 5-2 at your current rate, right? 5 days of farming the Viagra brothers, and then 2 days of farming mods, just so you don't get behind on mods. You don't have to skip Kylo. I mean, you just need 5 characters, so whichever 5 you want to do. I mean, Kylo Ren, regular Kylo Ren is where? Cantina, or is he somewhere else?
Yeah, Cantina,
Cantina.
and then you can get him out of the guild store too.
Yeah,
as
get him out
well.
of the guild store. I think he's got a, so...
The guild store though is not so much.
You don't need, if you
consistently.
have special forces, I mean, you just need 5 characters, and if you have Kylo Ren unmasked, then you're good to go, man. You don't need. It wasn't like back in the day when we didn't have Kylo Ren unmasked. If you've got, regular Kylo Ren can do that mission by himself, especially if you get gear on him and stuff. But
yeah, or if you have the Zeta,
you get Kylo Ren unmasked and 4 other First Order, you're good because he's that good. But for purposes of JTR, it's a moot point if you don't get the Viagra brothers up. So you got to make that choice. You know, there's other ways you can get the rest of your First Order you need to get JTR. It's not a hard get to get, right? And BB-8's the same. It's not a hard one to get. You know, same thing with CLS. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, Mask Kylo Ren. If you're doing him, you kind of obligated to Zeta him, because without the Zeta he's not that great.
I had the Zeta and it did, but I didn't have Kylo Ren unmasked, so that was why I ran him the way I did.
Yeah,
Gear 12.
I've got,
because we had the OGs.
yeah, we had OGs. We didn't have for Executioner. We didn't have Special Forces. Looks like your Special Forces is going to be done soon. So I mean, you just need 5 solid First Order with, or 4 solid First Order with Kylo Ren unmasked. And you'll be good. Trust me, it's not that hard of a
Yeah,
that would be my couch.
You can get 4 out of stores though. Like we just said, you know, he's finishing.
Yeah, you get Phasma, you can get Special Forces, you can get Officer. I'd farm. You know, with all that canteen you're gonna get from farming the Viagra brothers, get Officer. He is amazing, right?
Yeah, and then the 5th, after you finish the Viagra brothers, go over to Executioner. That's an easy note, and that's a perfect 5th.
You know, I mean, you know, that's totally what I would do. All right, so now for territory battles, again, doing what we're doing is going to help you in territory battles too, because it's a cascading effect, right? You're working on your rebels, you're working on your resistance, you're working on your First Order, you're working on all these teams, right? You're going to get the side effects of getting those guys starred and geared, right? Because that's going to give you more teams to use and characters to use in territory battles. So when we always talk about cascading effect, it goes down, right? As you're farming these characters for these higher level characters like CLS, JTR, BB-8, right? You're getting teams that you can use in those battles. So when you ask about territory battles, that takes care of itself. You're farming characters already that you can use that'll be really good in territory battles. So doing these farms at the Viagra brothers, I mean, they're okay in territory battles, but I mean, but other than that, First Order is really good. You know, you know, some of your characters for Luke are good. You know, Resistance is really good. I mean, these characters will really help you out in the long term for territory battles. The majority of them. There's a few that are like, okay, they're okay, but yeah, that's what I would.
The farm boy.
Yeah, so stick with those plans to get those characters ready, to get those 3 characters, and then you add those 3 characters to what you already have. I mean, you're good, man. I mean, that's all you need to worry about. Seriously. Just do that, and your territory battles will take care of themselves.
Just stay on target and, you know, prioritize the vets and, you know, just do what you got to do. You're on the right path for sure.
Yeah. So, and if you have more questions, you know where to find us. Just go. That's what we're there for in Discord. You know, we're there to help you out. Matthew Sim says, what the hell are the Viagra brothers? That would be Veteran Han and Veteran Chewie. Since they're old, they need the Viagra. They need that little blue pill to be effective. I mean, looking for Christ's sake, they need Viagra.
Otherwise, they had droopy sabers.
Well, they didn't even have sabers.
Nobody wants a droopy saber.
That's science. All right. All right. So that takes care of Ziggy Stardust. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be This is a word one. Loy Exums. Loikm. He's in Rogue 2. And let's see. He looks like he's pretty decent in Arena. Highest rank 235, so not too bad there. let's see here. What is he looking for? In arena, I struggle with Scion, and because I was not accepted in my arena chart as I can't get top 3. That sucks. You get top 3, can't get in. Okay, whatever. Don't let me get on that tangent again. Although I recently switched to JTR, my guild is also getting ready for Heroic Sith raid, so my farm is focused toward that at the moment, working on my Night Sisters and Chex Mix. Okay, cool. So we're looking at Heroic. I mean, I'm sorry to hear about your shard, but it looks like you're doing fairly decent. Looks like you're kind of dropped a little bit. You're running a team that's solid. Garen, if you want to look at the arena mods, that's fine. Maybe that could be a thing that we can look at to help him a little bit with his arena team. And then let's look at your overall characters to see what we have for teams that we can use for the Heroic Sith raid.
Real quick about the PvP, man. Man.
It is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, PvP, I have a sick team with sick mods, and I dropped, like, today I'm 29 starting off with. There's nothing you can do about it.
Investment. It's become ships in a sense, you know. People are losing the enthusiasm behind arena, and that's what it was for me too for the longest. You know, like I said, I never jumped on the EP train, and you know it's a little too late to do that now. So I went with the next best thing, and I've been running the new Rex hybrid teams and investing in my overall roster with my arena and trying to find the fun in it again. And I'm still getting into the top 20, top 30. So you know, before I was falling back into 100, you know, and that was with my Rex CLS teams. And now I've found a spark again in arena. You just got to find that spark again that gets you enthusiastic about arena.
Brother, let me tell you right off the bat, you are in a great spot. This is what I love seeing. Gear 12 Hermit Yoda. Fantastic. That's the
I got one of those.
Yeah, nice. I'm about to have one too after this next territory battle. He will be 7 stars, and I'm investing Zetas in him and everything. I was talking to the crew yesterday, like, you know, who am I going to work on? And they're like, what about Hermit Yoda? I'm like, oh God damn it. So
did you put the Zeta on him yet?
No. I've got my last Zeta went on Mother Talzin, so you know with the ones I'm getting, I'm
Plague Bearer.
Yeah, so the Night Sisters are pretty much done. I mean, I could do Eldaka, but it's not necessary. So I'm getting them to gear 11, but yeah, Hermit Yoda I'm going all in for because he's such a great little piece to add to all your teams.
Oh, save me, you will.
Do not impersonate me, you will. It's not awful, you do. Poop. Yes, poop. Come out your mouth. What the hell is going on there, Mike? God dang.
I had a can on my roof and it blew off and made some weird noises.
No, there's sounds like a bunch of kids are like fighting each other.
Oh, yeah. Rugrats everywhere, mate.
Battle.
Little bastards. Get off the street, you little bastards.
That's it. Love kids. Never eat a whole one.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you're gonna buy it. Alright, so really, I'm looking at your roster, man. You were good. I mean, you got JTR. I mean, you got the JTR team. I would run JTR BB-8. You go Hermit Yoda. I mean, you could add Hermit Yoda to any of your teams. So you can run JTR BB-8 team with, you know, R2 and say Trooper or Ray and throw in an Hermit Yoda. It just makes the team so disgusting on that phase and won't get you extra damage. You can do that with your Chex Mix team. I mean, Hermit Yoda just goes everywhere. You know, whatever team, whatever phase, you just throw Hermit Yoda as your 5th and, like, win. Because you're going to get so much extra damage and because of his health and everything, especially if you got the Zetas on him. Little green toad.
And you've already posted a 0 with him before you start.
I know, it's fantastic.
He's just a gift that keeps on giving.
He's amazing. The fact that you got that is high marks on you, buddy. I mean, you've got something I don't even have on my roster, and what's your GP? I didn't see it. Damn it.
Has he started Wampa yet?
I haven't looked. I don't see Wampa.
You see, that was my one word I was going to say. Mother Wampa.
Mother Wampa.
That is such a fun squad to run in arena.
But he's got Death Trooper at 12. He's got Han Solo at 12. CLS. So he's got the Chex Mix team ready to rock and roll. Right. I mean, Phase 2. I mean, good Lord. He's got the pieces. Brother, you're good to go on Heroic. You're going to be doing just fine, my friend. Trust me. Yeah, I mean, Troopers. The Veers is gear 11. Good. My sisters look pretty solid.
Get Wampa.
Troopers need a little work, I think. Let me look here. I didn't see but a couple up top. So let's look at his troopers. I think that might be one team he's going to have to look here.
Well, that's a 1 Zeta team too. That makes it that much better.
Yeah,
too,
Zeta
so,
Veers, man, he's nasty, man. Troopers are nasty. All right, they're gear 10. I'd get them to gear 11. I'm telling you, gear 11 on the troopers is sick. I do so much ridiculous damage with those first 5 you're seeing on the screen there. Veers, Death Trooper, Stark, Short Trooper, Snow Trooper. Now, you're going to use Death Trooper in Phase 3 with your Chex Mix team, so throw him out. Some people like Magma, some like Stormtrooper.
I've been thinking about putting my Stark up to 12.
I would go Magma.
Dude.
Yeah, I'll get him to 12.
You should see the troopers' damage at gear 12. Mm-hmm. All of them except for Veers and Stark get a bayonet. And since Stark is a bayonet in himself, you know, it's massive damage.
If I wasn't, I'm going to finish Night Sisters and Yoda, and then I'm going to start going back into doing what I was doing before, which is gear 12 and everything. But good Lord in heaven. But yeah, you could, since you're going to run Death Trooper on your Chex Mix, get your Magma Trooper up to gear 11 as well, because he does some really nice damage in that raid. Your trooper team looks pretty solid though. Just need to get a little bit higher gear so they can be really effective. Gear 10, they're okay, but they just don't have the oomph that they get starting at gear 11. I mean, if you haven't seen the Mature channel, I was doing troopers on Territory Battles 6, and once they get going, I mean, they don't stop. I mean, they seriously are like Resistance. Once they start killing somebody, they just go and go and go and go, and you're just crushing because of the damage, especially Snow Trooper. Get Snow Trooper as high as possible. That little machine gun is fantastic, and I would really recommend you do that. So everything, you know, Troopers would be the one thing you need to work on. Anything on his mods that we need to look at? He says working on his Night Sisters and Chex Mix. Chex Mix, I think you're fine. Let me look at your Night Sisters.
Chex Mix too, real quick. You know, the one good thing about Chex Mix is you don't have to put too much love into it if you already, because it sounds like he's already got them where you want them.
Yeah.
It's just shuffling the mod, getting the mods in the right spot.
Night Sisters
got some really nice mods.
Yeah, Night Sisters look really solid too, man. I don't have
nice.
You're like I'm trying to get my Mother Towels into 7 stars. Goddamn drop rate. But once you get her done, I still keep farming Mother Talzin. I'm pretty sure you are. They're all gear 11. Sasha is gear 12. Fantastic. Odaka is gear 10. I'd get her to 11. Your zombie you got on 5 stars. It's going to be a while before you can get him to 7. It is what it is. But yeah, Night Sisters look pretty solid that you're working on them. I like where you're going. I'm working on mine to gear 11. I got to get Acolyte and Docker to 11, then I'll be ready to rock and roll. So they look pretty damn good. And mods look fantastic. I think yours fantastic, dude.
For sure.
Yep. I mean,
his if he's getting Wampa next too, since he's got Hermiota, he's probably been chipping away at some gear 12. Who can blame him?
Yeah.
It's a long farm with Hermiota, and then you don't really want to jump right into Wampa right away.
You don't need Wampa. I mean, he's a great piece, but I mean, Hermiota that you have done, you do some gear farming. Get your characters to gear 12.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Wampa's just an extra piece you can have, but he's not essential, right?
Mm-hmm. So recently,
Recently what, Zally? You broke up. Did we lose him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. No, Wampa, like, as soon as you unlock him, you can use him in Darkside Territory battles for the first, 3 to 4 days. And then if you get that 7-star Wampa and you put him up a little bit, put some work into him, that Phase 2 team for Heroic Sith with Hermiota, Wampa, GK Lead, Thrawn, and then it's Sabine. You could even still alter Sabine as the 5th. That's a really great team for P2 if you're looking for more damage.
You can do that. So it's what you want to do, buddy. If you want to farm Wampa, go for it. If you want to do some gear, you're in a position to work on getting some gear 12. And I don't blame you one bit on that. So, and is that it? Yeah, that's what he was looking for. Territory battles, Heroic Sith raid. So, fantastic. That works. Totally works. So, all right. And if you have questions, by all means, you can come come to the Discord, ask us, and we will be more than glad to get you. I just want to see what this GP is real quick. I didn't look at his GP.
It's a great roster, too.
It's a really great roster.
I'm sure his GP is close to 3.
2.7. So for a 2.7 roster,
no.
you're really... This is the kind of roster you're doing it the right way, my friend, and you need to stick with what you're doing. It's a fantastic job. I don't... Other than Troopers need a little work, which I'm sure you realize, and you're working on Night Sisters, by all means, man. Do it. Get that Snow Trooper to Gear 12. Get them all bayonets. I'm telling you, you'll love Troopers. You know?
Mm-hmm. Great roster, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that takes care of the roster reviews. Mike, where are we with the appearance of ye old sweary daughter? Mike?
I am here. She unfortunately is on a call to her bank at the moment.
Okay.
And I'll...
That's all right.
Yeah.
We can just answer some questions until then. That's fine. Let us know when she is ready.
I will
Wait, she doesn't have a job or anything. What's she doing with her bank?
Try and rob it, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
No, I think this is more of a getting prepared to maybe have income going into said bank.
Oh.
Can she give me a shout when she's free?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Go on, do you want to say hello to YouTube while we're here?
Hi, YouTube.
Hi,
That was dancing.
dancing daughter.
Dancing daughter. Huh?
She is the dancing queen.
Was it your 12th next birthday?
I love how Mike's kids come on and my kids. I think that's hilarious.
Yep. But your kids are not sweary.
Not so much. My kids are more the thing jokes.
Yeah, we learned yesterday during our Battlefront stream that Grande, we call him. What are we calling your younger former version of yourself?
Baby Grande.
Baby Grande is a Mac Daddy, like his daddy.
Dude, Baby Grande. I gotta tell you, he got all of his looks from his mother.
Player to player, pimp to pimp.
I'm telling you, he got
He's
a
lucky
good
there then.
Yeah, he got a good sister. I'm telling you, all 3 of my kids got their looks from their mother. It's a good thing too.
Mother.
They're yeah. No, I'm not kidding. Like, so my wife is older than me, but every time we go somewhere, they're like, "Man, you married a younger woman." And of course, it's funny because she does. She looks younger than me now.
That's because you're an old crusty bastard.
I must be a crusty bastard, but I'm telling you, she does look way. You know what it is? She takes care of herself better than I do. You know, she always does. Like,
Well, I was going to go with it's obviously something that you're doing to make her look so good, mate.
Yeah.
Don't give her all the credit. I mean, dear, life is unbearable.
Grande's getting uglier to make his wife look prettier. That's love.
I'm just letting myself go. You know, that's what it is. No, but
that's
for
science.
real, man. For real.
And
Careful, though. That just makes the pool boy look that much better.
Mm.
That
kind of reminds me of when my dad was started dating my now stepmom. When she went to go to the concession stand, my dad was drinking a beer, and I'm like, "You can let it out now, Dad." You know, is in his gut, and he just spewed beer all over the people in front of him.
Well played.
They were so mad, and they just laughed.
Well played indeed.
We were at a function a couple of weeks ago, and my daughters are dancing is 24, and Sweary is 18. Sweary being 18 remembered to take her ID. Dancing being 24 didn't think she'd need it, got carded, and turned away.
Nice.
Yeah,
So if we go someplace where we're gonna get carded, like a ballpark or something, I start to whip out my ID, and they're like, "Thanks, we don't need it." But my wife, who's older than me, still gets carded routinely.
Sounds like you have an attractive
polite
wife,
to
mate.
card a lady.
Oh, bro, look. Okay, as far as friends go, children go, parents go, spouse goes, I won the freaking world cosmic lottery, straight up. Like I get that I am a lucky man in more ways than I can count. I know this, right?
You hear Goosey said? Goosey said, "Grande, you're distinguished, son, but you're no ranger."
I'm telling you.
And I'm older than Grande. What the hell?
She is older. Ranger's older than me. I'm telling you, I don't know why they keep choosing me. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. It's okay. I just roll with the punches and thank the cosmic universe, I guess.
All right, let's get to some questions. Are you going to say something, Grim? I'm sorry.
Today's lesson from the lunch stream, your ID is your most powerful weapon.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So, that's nice. All right, let's get to a couple questions while we wait for Sweary Daughter to make her appearance.
Darth Skywalker, question: if you were to start a new account and stop playing once you hit level 85, who would you farm for Arena?
So, I'm guessing this is a personal question because someone stopped and restarted. Or they have an alt account. So, typically how this works, everything is like stepping stones, right? One of the easiest stepping stones to get is Phoenix. However, and Phoenix can get you Thrawn, and Phoenix can get you Palpatine. So what happens is, after about 2 or 3 months, you're going to transition to an Empire team, right? But it's going to take a little while, and so, and because you got to get all those characters back through rotation again.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna use Empire to get R2, right? And then you're gonna start farming a couple of other characters like Han and Leia and Old Ben, so that you can get CLS. And then you're gonna farm First Order, which is relatively easy to farm, to get BB-8, and then you're going to farm Viagra Brothers to get JCR. I mean, it's kind of you can kind of see
my online stuff, so I can finally do online.
Yay!
You know the numbers that I could never fucking find to do the check my balance online, and you lot were like, "Why don't you just check it online?" I was like, "I've lost the fucking post." I'm getting to me.
And there went all of our 12-year-old subscribers.
Are you ready to join? They're chuckling because, of course, you're living up to your name.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm allowed to. Yeah, I need to go get my headphones and then come up.
I'll add you to the call.
Give me 2 minutes. Man.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh, at least it wasn't effing 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank God.
No, there we are.
Don't encourage your mic, damn it.
So, just coming back to what we were just talking about there. Spoiler alert! I think Sweary Daughter might be joining the call.
Okay.
I have an alt account where most of the tunes are level 68, just through credits or whatnot. Galactic power of 1,270,000. 1,270,000 gives you some sort of context. But with that, of course, I've got Ventress, I've got a 5-star Talzin, I've got a 7-star Zeted Kylo Ren Unmasked. Just going through, I've got BB-8, I've got a 7-star R2, a 7-star Rex, which anyone that has been playing 2 years knows how difficult it was to get a 7-star Rex. And then I'm just scrolling down. 5-star Nihilus. You know, these are all kind of my BB-8 6-star. Okay, but other than that, and then I've also, I can now farm Fox first, or Death Panda, as he really should be known. I've got Scion, I've got Visasma. So all the new tunes, all the tunes that seem to have come in and replaced the older tunes are there for new players. So it's Yeah, it is. You know, if you were to restart, you'd kind of like leave Eve Koff alone. Maybe not invest in Cup. Maybe not do much with Mobbing Fort. You know, a lot of the tunes are maybe starter tunes, but now there's so much better that are start, mid, and long-term characters. And apologies about my voice.
All right. Okay. So, is For Your Daughter ready?
I do not know. I am going to hit the plus sign and add people. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Why does Sweary Daughter rhyme with Harry Potter?
Because they look alike. They
no!
They look alike, but her tash is a bit better.
Yeah, why does Sweary... Yeah, that's science. Why is that?
Because we're both magical, okay?
Oh, well, I see what you did there. And
Good answer.
I'm sending in Skype the link there, Sweary Daughter and folks, so we can check this out. Are you ready for the next round of photos there, Sweary Daughter?
Yes, I am.
I heard you have a bank account now?
Oh, I had one before. My life's a struggle. It got blocked and I never did anything about it.
Now you're ready to make millions of dollars to take care of your debt.
Wow. Not sure about that.
Okay.
He's the one with all the subscribers.
Okay. All right, so let's begin with the scary mugshots of people you wouldn't want to share a cell with. You ready for this, Sweary Daughter? I put the link in Skype. You just have to click it and you should be good to go.
Oh, yeah.
Good?
I'm on the page.
All right, let's look at number one. This one says, charge, refusing to accept he's been he's been dead for at least 2 years. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
The Walking Dead makes a cameo appearance. What the hell?
Yeah.
Meth, not even once.
His quote to the public was,
and I'd have got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Oh,
is that Lurch's son?
God in heaven, what happened?
What color are those eyes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're
The worst part is the bags underneath. Like, most people have one. He's just like, nah, double up.
Like,
Has he been
go home.
He's a vampire.
Has he been double tapped?
With the BB gun. Oh my god.
Yeah, this one's horrifying. I mean, I'm afraid to ask you about the eyebrows, Sweary Daughter. I mean, this is terrifying.
The worst part is I can't see them.
Ugh. I mean,
there's just so much space.
Oh, that's because they're photo number 2.
Oh God. He's like, eyebrows. I drink blood for a living, fool. Oh God. Okay, so that's a winter chicken dinner. Let's go on to the next one. Oh God.
Oh my God.
All right. That gaze though.
Yeah, it looks like a zombie from 28 Days Later.
What the hell?
It does.
What?
It looks like me right
They
now
have
because I
to
just
be
woke
contact.
up.
Yeah, Vincelli's like, well, this is before I have coffee. Or Mike before he has tea. He doesn't even have eyebrows. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm just trying to...
Yeah, he does.
What is on his head? You
Where?
guys are talking about Harry Potter, but what is that?
I think this is one of Voldemort's allies.
I mean, never mind. He doesn't.
I think it's called hair, sweetheart.
Oh.
No, like on his forehead. Look at his forehead.
It's the Voldemort tester. Before he could get the Z kind of pattern going, this guy unfortunately got. This guy just got an eye.
I mean,
this is just unfortunate.
It really is, Sweary Daughter. That is the truth. My God.
No, I can tell you that mark on his forehead is because he accidentally Zeta Clone Wars Chewie.
Oh, okay, well then that makes sense. That's science. All right, that's
Same Well, I was going to say that it looked like the Stoner Jedi.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Man.
No, man, I totally don't, man.
I don't look like that. I look way
Jesus.
better than that.
God. Oh, my Lord in heaven. All right,
I mean, maybe the eyes.
Oh, okay, well, that's okay. All right, let's see the next one. Oh, God. The guy who may or may not be a Lost Marvel villain. What the hell is this?
This just makes me think Batman.
Yeah. I don't know how I got these scars.
Want to know how I got these tats? A needle.
No, I don't.
He's even tattooed his eyeball. What's wrong with some people?
I don't
learn when to stop.
Red Skull.
You know what's funny is that dude is here in the penal system in New Mexico, where I live.
Oh, well, so that's nice to know. He could be your neighbor.
I've seen him on the news, on the local news, about 20 times.
Oh my God!
Did he go by the name of El Stupido? Fucking hell.
They'll never catch me.
It looks like that guy from Suicide Squad.
It does a little bit,
yeah. The guy that's the fire guy, yeah.
God in heaven. This one's pretty horrifying.
What was his name?
I say look at his eyebrows, but again, no eyebrows. It's like men have decided that eyebrows are not fashionable.
It's all about the beard. Like, who needs eyebrows when you've got a beard? Like,
I have
no hair on his head.
Golly.
Yeah, shave everything except.
Yeah, I gotta have facial hair. And even though I have tattoos, for my facial thing, I'm going to grow the hair over the tattoos so you can't see them. That makes a lot of sense.
He's even got it on his lips. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I think he thought Two-Face was cool and then realized, no, you know what? He's not. All right, let's go to the next one. Marilyn Manson would be proud. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Ah. It's a man.
The one thing I want to say is I don't want to be rude if like the
no, be rude.
eye...
You can be rude. Yeah, please.
No, because it's not rude, but all I see is Betty Wap here, and I know this might be like not the right situation.
Looks like the coyote I saw on the road the other day.
Oh my God.
But at least she has eyebrows.
Yeah, and you know what?
Are we
she
sure?
cuts them.
Yeah, they're there. I can
eyebrows?
see them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a faint line.
Yeah, she's
emphasis on line.
Yeah. The rest, I don't know what's going on with the eye. I don't know what I mean.
What's going on with the ear? Look at her right ear. Why is it so much lower?
Well, maybe because her head's tilted.
Head's tilted.
Yeah, but like, look at the actual difference between the left ear.
Yeah, you're right.
And where it's
look at it. It looks deformed too. Oh. See, what had happened was.
This is drugs.
Yeah. This is what you could be, kids, when you grow up. Math.
Well, this is proof that for every supermodel born.
Oh my God.
Golly.
Talk about hitting every branch on the way down.
Oh lordy. All right, so that's horrifying. So let's go to the next one. Being
Must
terrifying.
Have been a big tree.
Nailed it.
Do you have the expression "cadoing" in the States?
Okay, this next one.
It's like Squidward had a bad day.
I've only just seen his nose.
Bro, just oh my.
Based on the neck tattoo, it looks like he deserved it.
Yeah.
But he's named his eyebrows.
Yeah. It's just God in heaven. This is
Looks like he got beat up by a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How can your nose actually pop out of place that bad?
Well, it looks like he just got in a fight and his nose was broken, so it's got to be replaced. What happened?
Yeah.
But
well, you know that one saying
wonder
that
why
your
he got to a
parents say
fight.
where
Could
if you make a certain face for too long, it stays that way.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Yeah. You know, and you're wondering why he got his ass beat? I don't know. Could it be the giant swastika tattoo on his neck?
Yeah,
Dumbass.
no, 100% is. I don't feel sorry for this guy.
I don't either.
It just looks like pain.
Yeah. Enjoy your pain, dum-dum. Yes, I'll be racist openly. Okay, that's your right. But there's also right for people to beat your ass. Seriously.
But
It's going to be worse. Yeah, go.
I was just going to say, he's named his eyebrows.
No, the first one looks like a name, but the second one just looks like it says, like, honor or something.
Live in honor?
Live in honor? God, more...
Not with those tattoos, buddy.
Third Reich propaganda.
Yeah, but the worst part is they're wonky.
Okay.
Those tattoos on his face are just awful, and the one on his neck.
And the bruising and the blood and everything doesn't help either. Okay, let's go on. Next one. The gentleman who may or not be channeling the Antichrist. Well, I mean, it's not hard to... So when he took the photo, he decided to roll his eyes because he thought that would look cool, but we can still see some of the iris, so... you're a numbskull.
He looks like Mr. Not Mr. Burns. You know The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Flanders when he became the devil with that beard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yes, diddly neighbor. I'm the Morning Star. Oh my God. 666 on his forehead.
Yeah, and then he's got it small above the fucking triangle.
Wow.
The what triangle?
Of the beast.
Leave it.
So we're saying that he's not going to go to heaven.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting accepted.
I bet those eyebrows. A choir boy.
Yeah. What about the eyebrows? They're there.
There's one. Oh my no! Wait, they are there. They're just like gripping on the edge for dear life. Jesus. Just trying to hang on that little bit longer.
It's hard to notice the eyebrows when the face has 666 marked on it.
Yeah, did he get his hairline shaved to get like one of the 6 placed in?
He always has to keep his right eye lowered so he can keep the 666 looking right. Oh, God. Wait, is that what is that? 6, maybe 66? I don't know. Your eyes are kind of wonky. Okay.
Today it seems like we're staring at a car wreck.
Each one of these is, yeah. Good Lord.
Of course,
every one of these is like, oh man.
If he does a handstand, of course, the numbers reverse, and in German it's correct. No.
And the 6 upside down is a 9 now. Drake said it first.
All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one says ouch.
See, this is just fucking wrong. Wow.
This guy's eyebrows lift weights, apparently.
He's a Ferengi. That's all I can come up with.
He's a Klingon.
He's got stretches in his earlobes, and then he's folded them over his. Oh, come on.
And it looks like he put a cigarette out on his nose.
Yeah, that's for the giant nose ring.
Imagine the bogies that he emits. Jesus.
Yeah, when he sneezes, it like pops out of that one and hits someone behind him.
He has to use both hands to try to clog up all the holes.
Oh, God. This one is just beyond.
Why?
I don't know.
And the worst part is,
look at the injections he put in his forehead and stuff too. It's like
exactly. He sat there and had a consultation about how he wanted that done, and not once did it cross his mind that it looks awful. How?
Yeah, no.
It looks like that's where the police punched him. They punched him so hard that it just left like that's where their knuckles went.
Oh, God. Oh, Finn makes a great question. He says, has Grande met any of these people in prison? Grande, do you know any of these folks?
No, I've never met any of these people in prison.
Okay. I mean, that is your crowd. You got to start talking to these people like, why did you do this to yourself? Grande, you're very good at talking sense.
Like I said before, I've never even been detained.
That's crazy. All right, let's look at the next one. I can't stare at that one anymore. Okay, this next one. Even this guy here is making a run for it.
They don't get better, let me tell you. I scrolled all the way down to the bottom.
Okay, can I just say something? This is awful, but the way his hair is, I got really bored the other night, and I did that with all my baby hairs, and kid you not, this is how I looked.
Well, if you ever go to prison, swear your daughter, you can make your father proud by doing this exact same hairstyle.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly stunning.
This is just...
What are those tattoos?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out on the side of his face.
He looks like a
peace sign. It's got all kinds of crap on there.
A flower?
Yeah.
It's got 3 triangles that aren't even symmetrical.
This is like his friend got a fucking tattoo gun and was like, "Hey, bro, you know."
His friend must be like a 5-year-old.
Exactly what it was. It's prison tattoos.
You want a tattoo?
It's done with a sewing needle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
the third eye on his forehead.
Yeah. That doesn't look too good either, yeah.
And you can...
Wow.
Go ahead.
Whoa.
Oh, all I was going to say is you can dot... At least you can dot to dot his eyebrows.
Can.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the eyebrows? But he is drawn over them with...
symbols.
Yeah, it just... You know, I mean...
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
Connect the dots. Oh, it's a face.
It looks like someone that would duel you into the Shadow Realm. I'd take my rarest card.
Look at his nose too, man. What did he do to his nose? What the hell is going on there?
The next one on the eyebrows is really awesome.
Well, we're still. I think we've seen enough of this. So, our daughter, I can't even ask you about the eyebrows because
they're clearly just awful.
Yeah, this is okay. So let's go to the next one. And you thought you had a headache.
Why does it look like he's got marbles under his skin? He looks like he's got a baby trying to get out in his forehead.
Boy.
I'm telling you, they don't.
This is what happens when you don't get your immunization shots, folks.
Again, that's not a nose piercing. That's the spider's legs.
Yeah, that's the creature trying to get out. Yes, I see what you're going with that, Mike. Yes.
Oh, who wants? Oh, why would you stretch that part of your nose?
And also the lumps. I mean, don't you find this attractive, sorry daughter, if a guy like this came up to you and said, "Hey, so you get some tea"?
Yeah, I'd be like, crumpets as well, though.
Would you be like, hey, what if he came up to you and like, "Hey, how about now, sweary daughter"?
Yeah. I mean, sweary daughter, you're an attractive young lady. I'm assuming. I'm sure all these photos of these guys. Can you tell the gentleman out there that face tattoos and all this crap just doesn't work for women in general?
It's just clearly women wasn't their audience choice when they did this. Yeah. I mean, if it is, then
what if it was a demon?
Jesus, this is so bad.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, would you? I mean, you would never entertain dating a guy like this, would you?
I'd be scared to walk past him on the street. Like, what goes through your mind if you thought this was okay? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think Miller, it's a teenage Darth Maul.
Oh my
God. I reckon you wouldn't be able to resist trying to pop all his forehead.
No, that is Georgina. I'm not that daughter, Dad. That makes you feel so sick.
Ugh. Horrifying. All right, one more. Sorry, daughter. Brace yourself. Charge. Imitating an alligator. Wow.
Can we just look at the advertisements? Those are some attractive people in the advertisements.
No, I don't really know. All right, sweary daughter. We're on
Suicide
number 10.
Squad.
This is just wow.
Killer Croc.
Yeah.
He must have been arrested during a fire.
I'm so confused. I'm just focusing on the wrong part here. But if you look at his neck in the face on the photo, and then you look at it from the side, there's a bulge, but then it's not there.
I don't know.
Or it's hidden by his hood or something.
Oh, God.
In the least rude way, it looks like he's got a ball sack hanging off his chin.
It kind of does.
Yeah. It looks like his Adam's apple is an actual apple.
Yeah, it's a scrotum.
Yeah.
Where's your
So is this like the new recruiting list for the Suicide Squad?
Oh, my God. That's awful. Okay, I can't look at that one anymore. Last one. Charge number 11, crimes against own tongue. Okay.
He got his tongue cut in half.
Oh my god.
That is just not right. Why? Why would you want that?
That is
man.
That is area code on his neck, 974.
That's what I'm thinking.
Stay there.
Yeah, stay there. Don't come here. Yeah, don't. Wherever that is, don't come here.
Is that meant to be a spider by his eye? Or
I think it's a scorpion on the left. Let's you look at it, the left side, and then. Good God.
I just don't know. Wait, is this even
Actually,
a guy?
it kind of looks like a chicken.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is a guy.
I mean, oh yeah, maybe.
It's a man.
Well, I mean, he has eyebrows, at the very least.
It looks like
it
looks like it's 974 is the area code. So
avoid that area.
That is just.
I mean, how do you even talk? What did you say?
No, the worst part is I've seen it. The tongue can like stay together, but they can like clap with their tongue and stuff. It's really not right.
That's wrong.
This guy looks like he belongs in a crazy jacket.
Looks like he belongs in. I don't know what he belongs into.
Infinity says you got to do 12.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Happens when you're bored in prison and you never leave.
Oh god. Wow.
Oh my.
Hey, does that guy have dolphins for eyebrows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think those are penguins.
Or dolphins? I can't tell.
They kind of look like jumping dolphins, but maybe they're just a random shape.
Maybe they are just a random shape.
But he's a pirate. Do you see that?
Oh, we're looking at the next one? Okay.
Yeah.
With the neck tattoo.
Yeah.
They all have a neck tattoo.
I know, but this one's of like the
they all have
pirate.
spider tattoos.
Number 12.
Yeah.
They all have a neck
the
tattoo.
one.
I love that. Shorty daughter, the one with the neck tattoo. That's every freaking one of them.
No, the last one did have one.
I mean...
So, apparently 974 is the Dallas area code.
Oh!
Yeah, it is the Dallas area code.
All right.
Grande sounded really excited when he said that.
This is just...
There's a reason why we're allowed to carry handguns in Texas. Let me tell you.
That guy.
Yeah, because of that guy. And this guy
Shoot
right
off
here.
people's eyebrows.
We shoot off people's eyebrows.
I mean, this is where connect the dots.
them.
What does that mean? What is that? It's like, okay, where are the eyes? Oh, let me connect the dots. Oh, there you are. And then the chin tattoo, so it looks like I have a
The thing is, the chin tattoo says, like, well, if you look at it from this way, it says 03.
Mm.
And there's like, that could honestly be the year this person was born. They look like a baby, but yet an old man.
All right, that's enough. I can't look at any more of this. Sweet mother crumpus.
My stomach is starting to. My stomach is starting to churn. We need to pick ones that are a little different.
It doesn't make you want to go out and eat anything after
I
seeing
eat
this.
during the lunch hour, Benedict. I eat during the lunch hour. Can we please not have it be this bad?
Just focus on the eyebrows next time.
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
You can't not see everything else, Finn, because there's no damn eyebrows. They got connected dots and dolphins and all kinds of crazy shit on there.
I mean, let's
play connected dots.
We need to do like celebrities or something next time. Something a little more appetizing.
No, I think we're gonna stick with this because I think this
celebrities at their finest.
Yeah. You could do maybe like the lookalike celebs that look awful when they try and create themselves, like change themselves into celebrities.
Did you see the one? Did you see the one where Adele went to an Adele lookalike audition, and they had all these ladies that looked like Adele, and they were trying to pick the best one. And then Adele actually got up there and said she was a lookalike and started singing. And they all thought, oh, yeah, you're a really good lookalike, blah, blah, blah. And then she started singing, and all the lookalikes finally realized, no.
Yeah, I saw that.
She really was Adele.
That reminds me of an episode of Top Gear where James May was transporting a Cher lookalike, and the Cher lookalike looked a lot like Cher, except it was a dude.
Oh man!
The Cher lookalike had a lower toned voice than James May did.
That's awkward.
Wasn't it Charlie Chaplin who placed third in a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest?
Yep. He placed third in a Charlie Chaplin placed third in a Charlie Chaplin lookalike. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
All right, so Sweary Daughter, thank you for being on. As always, we appreciate it, and with your great insight on these horrifying images. I don't know how else this. I mean, how do you?
I'm thinking about flying to England and having Sweary Daughter help me with my eyebrows. You know,
fill them in, shave them.
You know,
I could become a beautician from this.
like thread.
You know, like what not to do, right?
With the thread on the eye, with the thread. You seen that where they like twist the
thread,
and then they like the threading where you. I don't even know how that works.
You will cry if you ever have that done. That rips out multiple hairs at once from the root.
Really?
Yeah. You will honestly cry involuntary. It makes your eyes water so bad.
Oh my god. All right. So thank you again, Sweary Daughter. Let's get to a couple questions and we can close this out.
Grand Admiral, question, which team should I focus on gearing to 12? Phoenix without Sabine or Rogue One, Chase, Cassian, Jin side? Has Grande named and bonded with the chickens or have they disappeared?
That's a loaded question.
The chickens are gone, man. The chickens are gone.
For now.
For now. As far as which characters, I'd probably tell you Chirrut and Vase for sure.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, Rogue One is awesome.
I'd probably say Jin and Cassian. I have a hard time telling you to do K2SO though.
It's hard.
To be totally honest.
Yeah, K2SO isn't really worth it anymore because they nerfed his running man.
Just see to him, then he's worth it.
Yeah, I'm just so it's kind of, here's the other thing too, is you don't have to take everything to gear 12. You could do gear 11 and be okay, and then go do something else, right? You can just barely limp them into gear 11, and then go barely limp something else into gear 11.
Mm-hmm,
I'd almost rather you see both of those teams at gear 11 than one of them at gear 12 and one of them at gear 8. Right? I mean,
right, like make a balance.
Make it balanced. Come on, this is what we talk about. All you guys want to do is like uber focus on one team, but what you really need to do is do a little from column A and a little from column B.
Yeah, and there's a lot of tunes that call for heavier gear going from 11 to 12. So, like, assuming that everybody else here's general plan is the same as mine. You want more of your roster gear 11 than 10, 20, 30 gear 12 tunes.
Exactly. I have like 12 gear 12s, and I have
same.
And I have like 95 gear 11.
Right. Yeah. You want a overall roster that can generate you more in the whole game, and then the gear 12 pieces will come as you work.
That's science. All right, next question.
Danilo Papayas, question, how hard is 7-star BB-8 event? What gear level should my tunes be? OG Kylo, First Order Stormtrooper, First Order Officer, First Order TIE Fighter Pilot, and Phasma.
Yes. Oh, well, since I've done it, actually.
Said for the BB-8 event?
Yeah.
Yeah, BB-8 event.
Oh, I mean, the thing that made a difference for me, you know, being that we had to run the OGs first orders at the time and we didn't have the extra tunes, you know, the Zeta on Kylo Ren helped me a lot, but then again, it's not really as valuable now as it was when I did it. So a Zeta on that team in general could help you a big difference. I'm not sure, though. I mean, you don't really have crew in there, so I wouldn't say to just throw the Zeta on Kylo Ren just for BB-8. So it's a whole new beast now, depending on what you're running.
I did it old school with old school first order, and I think I autoed it at like gear 10, which probably means gear 8, gear 9. You could probably do it playing the match.
And the kill order too. You want to get Rey out of there real quick so she's not wrecking your team, and then you kind of prioritize it around that.
I don't think though that there's not really a single bad first order character, if that makes sense.
So right, yeah.
Get the ones that are the easiest to farm from all the locations, and then get them up to gear 8. I might not place gear for a week or two, just so you had the gear ready if you needed to augment somebody, and try it. See if you can do it at gear 8 with some decent mods. And then if you needed to, I'd probably mod swap my arena mods on. And then if that didn't work, then I would gear up some key pieces. You're definitely going to need their abilities at 7, and there are going to be some key omegas for you to have. But I don't think you really need a Zeta.
Oh, goodness. All right, last question.
Ouchie Dumpling, question: what sort of fun can we expect for the 100th episode of Wednesday night stream tonight? And both the ofs are spelled UV.
Okay, well, we learned that yesterday how to spell UV.
Oh my God! So let me tell you, you know that it's going to be a good time. It's probably going to be a lot of fun. I've got a few ideas as far as how to kick it old school for all the people who don't remember old school ways and some of the old school things we used to do. We'll probably do a little bit of old school stuff, and we'll have a great time like normal. Of course, I've already pre-read all of the game updates, so I've got all of my mispronunciations correct, and I've got all of my new nicknames correct as well. You guys are gonna love some of the new nicknames I've come up with, some of the abilities and some of the characters. So we're totally ready to go.
Yeah, you plan those mistakes, Grande. Shut up.
I promise you, I read it and I planned them out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're planned. Good call, Grande. We believe that. God. No, but for those, we will have the 100th episode tonight. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned. We're going to do the regular show like we always do because there's a lot to cover, right? So you just have to tune in and find out what we have planned for the 100th episode. A lot of cool stuff that we've got planned out.
We do have 2 or 3 really cool things that happened that we kind of got through this morning, and Infinity's done that I think you guys will be pretty excited about.
Yeah, I think you. All right, so you'll have to just tune in for that. Now we are going to do a Battlefront 2 stream today, right, Vince Ellie?
Yeah. Do you want to do it before or after the stream? Because as of right now, I got about no more than 2 hours to spare, so we can do that for the stream, or we can do it later.
That's up to you, buddy.
A little longer.
I mean, if you want to do it
doesn't matter to me.
I don't know how long the stream tonight's going to go, but we did want to highlight the TV2 and stuff like that, right?
Let's do it before then. Let's just go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay, so Finn, if we can get... Is Finn there? Dr. Finn? Paging Dr. Finn, medicine woman. He was there. Little bastard.
Says yes, he's here.
Says yes.
Okay, if we can get that event set up ASAP, that would be great. And then tonight we have the 100th episode stream, so we'll cover both those things. So Best way to know about what we're doing, guys, is to subscribe, right? That's the biggest thing. You can support us in a lot of ways. You can subscribe. You can give us a thumbs up on the videos, comment. That really helps, too. Also, if you'd like to support what we're doing, you can do the Super Chat function on the bottom. We've also got the sponsorship up top. We've got the support the channel on the YouTube page. There's lots of ways you can support the channel as we continue to put out this great content. So we're going to leave it at that. So thank you to the French Tickler Grande Patron, the Battlefront Expert Vincili, the Mechanic Grim, the Apprentice Saintly Red, Dr. Finn Medicine Woman, and of course our two guests, Mike and his lovely daughter, Sweary Daughter. Mike, would you like to pimp your stuff?
Yes, thank you. I have a YouTube channel, Mike Hunt SWGOH. And there's stuff on it. Lots of stuff, actually. 1,700 and something videos. So hopefully there's something in there that you like.
Yeah, you would hope, right?
I would hope so.
There we go.
Yeah, I dug the Mother Wampa team.
Mother!
Vids you did. Those were cool. Oh, Ranger Finn says, if you can announce, he's catching up on the iTunes store right now, so all the podcasts should be up to date by the live stream.
Oh, well, you just did, so there you go.
Word.
See, that's science. And then, of course, Xylo. Xylo, where can folks check you out?
Yeah, YouTube, Xylo Takedown, SWGOH. Come check me out. See you for lunch, you guys.
All right. So, everyone have a great rest of the day. We'll see you for the Battlefront 2 stream, and we'll see you for tonight's 100th spectacular episode. So, stay tuned. Subscribe. You'll know when we're doing it. So, peace out, and we will holler at you later.